don't even know how to start this video. This isn't usually what I do. I usually just do content, entertaining content. But I think today I'm gonna try and switch it up to see where this goes. There's either entertaining or authentic, and I kind of want like a mix of both of those. Does that make sense? I know 10 does not sound like a lot. I've learned throughout the years that learning to be grateful for everything that you have is essential. It will change the way that you see life. Like, you have to be grateful for everything. So I just want to thank like the people that have subscribed, because 10 subscribers, who knows how much I may grow in, like, I don't know, a year or so. There's probably like a lot of things that I need to do, that I need to work on, like probably my editing skills or the quality or my ideas. But the whole point of my YouTube channel is just to cultivate a community where people feel safe and inspired. So I bought a camera a week ago, and I invested quite some money into this camera because, again, I want to take YouTube seriously. I don't really mind if not a lot of people watch my videos, because this is just like my passion. Like, I love creating videos and just putting them out there. I love bonding with my siblings and just creating content that's entertaining for whoever sees it. I also love the process of it. I love editing the videos and just putting like my creativeness, is that a word? My creativeness onto the video. It also gives me stuff to do because, man, there's not much stuff to do here in Oregon. I'm gonna be dyeing my hair. I'm just gonna be dyeing it black while I chit chat with you guys. And yes, it's already black, but you can see here, like with the right lighting, you can see that it's kind of like fading into my brown hair-ish again. And this, I am going to be dyeing this pink, like a electric pink, and then the rest is just going to be black, because you can see my style is just, it's all black. But I did add like a pink bracelet, you know, to each side, just to add some coloring. But first, I'm going to change clothes because I do not want to fuck up this shirt. So I'll be back. Okay, so I changed it to this old shirt that my brother gave me. You can see all the coloring on here. And also where I dyed, wait, no, I didn't dye my friend's hair with this shirt on. Whatever, if you guys haven't seen that video though, where I've dyed my best friend's hair and fried it off, then you guys should watch it. There's actually a lot of things that I want to talk about, but since I forget like everything so quick, like, I'm not even kidding. If I get distracted, I will completely forget about what I was talking about. So I wrote it down here. You guys can't see it, but there's a lot of stuff written here because I'm gonna be yapping today. I want to make a lot of content in public, such as like going to stores or whatever, but I find it really hard to just do what I'm doing in public without caring about what those people think. So for example, I went to a store with my friend this other day, I think it was on Valentine's, and I honestly, I was just so concerned with what people were thinking. Not necessarily what they were thinking, but I just didn't want them to look at us, right? And so I was just a bit self-cautious about that. It turns out that when I was filming, there were these like two girls that were sitting there, and they were like gossiping about us. I don't know what the fuck they were saying, but just mind your own business, you know? I feel like I cannot multitask, because if I try to, I will fuck up everything and I can't speak. Like, I need to be concentrated on one thing. Oh my god, do I have gloves? Wait, they come in here. I was gonna say I'm such an idiot, but something I learned is that you should be impeccable with your words. And if you haven't read The 4 Elements, not The 4 Elements, if you haven't read the book called The 4 Agreements, you should really read that book. That book is so good. Like, it taught me so much just from that book alone. I try to like tell my brother about it, to like read books but he just won't listen. Like, he's that type of kid that plays video games for a living. Where was I going with that? Oh, basically, you can't be saying things to yourself that are harmful. So let's say that you do something by accident and you say, oh, I'm so stupid, right? Affirmations are very powerful, whether you believe in it or not. They're very, very powerful, and your brain takes that and it puts it into the subconscious mind, and it believes that, it manifests that. So if you say, oh, I'm so stupid, then what's gonna happen? Your brain will start to think, oh, wait, I am stupid. So it's gonna give you even more things to think that you're stupid about. So yeah, be impeccable with your word. Just be good to yourself is like probably one of the best advices you can hear from me. Something I've learned about being in front of the camera. How am I already making a mess? It takes a while to obviously be on camera, especially if you haven't, like, this is your first time, right? And I automatically noticed that I wasn't completely being myself. Like, I wouldn't say put on a persona, but I knew that I wasn't exactly being myself. And my voice did get a little bit like quieter when I would turn on the camera. I was a bit more self-conscious about what I was saying because I felt like it needed to be perfect. Like, whatever I was saying, I feel like it just needed to be perfect. And I'm still learning, like, I'm still not like there yet. There's so many things I need to work on. So many things. But since I've made already like a few videos, where did that even go? Since I've already made like a few videos, I feel like it's gotten progressively better, which is really, really good for me, honestly, because I noticed the growth. It's there, kind of. Hopefully I don't miss any spots, because last time I'm pretty sure I left like a spot on the back and it was like brown and it just looked kind of odd. But whoever out there is viewing this and is also thinking about doing YouTube and just starting already, you should really, really go for it. Because right now I'm having like so much fun. Even though I don't get like views like that, it's still so much fun to just put out videos, make videos with my siblings, with my friends, and it's just, I don't know, I love creating. Again, like I already said, I love creating videos. I love editing. Like, I feel like I would, from the start, like when I was little, I was very creative. I would make my own stories. Like I think this was in no, I was 11. No, I was 10. Big difference. I would just like create these stories out of people from my classroom. I still have these stories. They were like comic books. Like, there was this girl that she was kind of like a bully to me. Like, we were like frenemies, kind of. Like, she hated me, or at least she acted like she hated me. We were on and off about like being friends, right? Based on what I've read, because I also would write on my diary. I have like a few diaries of me from, I think I was like 7 or 8 when I first started to write on my diary. Based on what I've read, this girl was like a bully to me. But then at the same time, she wanted to be my friend. It was weird, I don't know. Some days we would like be hanging out, and then the next day like she hated me, and then she would come up to me and she'd be like, "You're fat." I was very underweight, so I don't know where that came from, but I remember just laughing at her face. I was like, what the fuck are you saying? There is one time where I did read in my diary. This was weird, okay? This was odd, but mind you, we were like 11 years old or 12. And she, how do I say? Just thinking about it makes me laugh, because what the fuck, I still don't know what this was to this day. But we were like in the cafeteria, and I think she decided to sit next to me for some fucking reason. She hated me, but she like wanted to sit next to me, and so she did. And I remember, like, this is so weird, she just like touched, like, she put her hand on my lap and I think I had like a skirt, so she like was kind of rubbing like my thigh, and I remember thinking like, what the fuck is this girl doing? Like I don't know, I remember she was kind of like touchy with me. I think that's where my enemies to lovers kind of trope grew. Kidding. I don't know if that girl had a crush on me or whatever, because she hated me but she wanted me at the same time. Like, girl, make up your mind. Where was I going with this again? So basically, I was a very creative child. I would create my own comic books. I would also, oh my god, I think I was into like directing movies or whatever. So like, there's a YouTube channel out there where I was like the director, and I had the camera and I would make my siblings and their one friend do these like skits, and I would just like it was like, I don't even know what I was doing, but I was like, whatever you do, do not look at the camera, okay? Pretend it's not there. And those poor kids had to do the stories that I would come up with. It's crazy. I would also do a lot of like YouTube videos. I wouldn't really post them, but I would just make them with my siblings. And so I decided at 19, almost 20, like, why not create my own videos, you know? And see what happens. So far, it's been really, really fun. I've been just creating videos here and there. I come up with different ideas, and I'm trying to post like every Friday. However, I do start school tomorrow, and I've been creating videos while I was on my break, my 2-week break. And so with that time, I managed to create a few more videos. And now I don't know how that's gonna really affect me or my schedule, because I don't know. Creating videos is just something that I really, really love. I'm very passionate about that. Like, if I could entertain at least one person or make their day by simply making a video and putting it out there, then that is enough for me. I also want to create a lot more content where I go out and try new things. So like, I live very close to downtown in my city, and I really want to go. Well, it's close here if you drive. And well, I don't know how to drive. I don't know how to drive. So that's like a huge issue there. I feel like I get very anxious behind the wheel. And I think it's probably because when my friend and I, my ex-friend and I would like go on a drive, well, she would learn how to drive without her parents knowing. And she was like, do you want to try and drive? And I was like, I mean, sure, why not? I don't know what I'm doing, but I'm gonna try it. And so I accelerated a bit too quickly, and we almost crashed. Like, I almost crashed her dad's car. And to this day, I have anxiety about that. If you don't know how to drive here in America, because the transportation all relies on driving, and you don't, then you get an Uber. But Ubers nowadays are very fucking expensive. And right now, I don't have a job because I'm focusing on school and creating videos. Oh, I got it all over my face. What the fuck? Shit. How did it get here though? What? Okay, whatever. Okay, I look fucking crazy right now. My hair's already flat enough, bro. Like, dang. I'm gonna let this in for like 20 minutes. But for now, I'm gonna talk about stuff. Basically with driving. I don't know how to drive. And that closes up so many opportunities for me, especially because I want to go and do my own things and get my own job, and I don't want to depend on my parents to just drive me to my job, right? That's also part of the reason why I don't have a job, and I'm not gonna have my dad drive me there all the time, especially because he has work too, so he can't be taking care of me and then himself. Like, that's just, I don't want to do that. I want to depend on myself and only myself. So today, well, not today, what the fuck? This year is gonna be my year where I'm gonna learn how to drive, before I turned 20. And I turned 20 in August. So wait, April, May, June, July, August. Wait. Okay, well, maybe by the end of this year. By the end of this year, I'm gonna learn how to fucking drive, okay? Also because of the content that I want to put out there. Like I want to go to places with my sister or my brother or both. And I just want to go to different places and try things or just vlog. The simple advice to that is to just do it. As simple as that sounds, you just have to do it. Like you have to put yourself out there. So Marina, if you're editing this, just fucking do it. But with all of that isolation and solitude, I like managed to learn so much about myself. Because I remember there was like a point in time where I would just be like, who am I? What's my personality like? Because I didn't really have like a perception of myself. I still kind of don't, but also thanks to the videos that I've been editing and putting out there on YouTube, I noticed that I'm kind of sassy. Like I didn't really know that I was sassy. Like I've always been told that I look like this is in Spanish, but it's called Niña Fresa. And so I've always been described as that. I'm just like, I don't really see myself as that. But when I edited the videos, I was like, oh wait, I kind of look like that. So I washed my hair and I rinsed it all off. Strangely, it's very soft and I'm scared. Anyways, I'm gonna mix this up. This is just to like remove the color, but hopefully it's also gonna lighten up my hair. So then after this, I'm gonna add the pink that I bought and let's see how that turns out. Well, I finished the aluminum. Great. This is all I got. I'm the most impatient person ever. Whatever. I'll see you guys 30 minutes. And I need to stop looking over here. Don't support the artist, the band, but I love their fucking music. So I finally finished and this is the final product. You can't really tell like the actual color on camera because it looks so much more different in person. Like in person it actually looks a bit more pink, but in camera it looks a bit more of a orange. It doesn't look pink, but trust, it's pink. So my last message before I end this video, I just want to say, if you're a small YouTuber or if you're somebody that's looking to start a YouTube channel, please do it. Even if you're not earning money from it. By the way, if you're doing it just for the money, you are not gonna go anywhere with it. I mean, it depends. If you're like on YouTube to like sell your courses or whatever, then yeah, perhaps YouTube is probably your way to go. But if you're looking to build a personal brand and you're doing it just for the money, then it's probably not gonna work. And I know I'm like nowhere near the place to say that because like I only have 10 subscribers. But still, that's like, there's a huge difference between doing it for the money and just doing it out of passion. Like right now, I'm doing this because I enjoy making videos. I love talking about different topics. I like entertaining people. I like just doing putting my creative ideas out there. So if you're a small YouTuber or somebody that's looking to get started and make a YouTube channel, then go ahead and do it. It's gonna change your life, trust me. It's gonna be a journey. And we're all just here to follow a journey. Also, don't compare yourself to others. That's like the worst thing you can do. And that's advice for myself as well. Because sometimes I get a bit into my head and I'm just like, well, why the hell does this person get this many views? You know, it's a whole loop, toxic loop that you don't want to get into. So if you watched my video till the end, thank you. Like what? Thank you for sticking for this long. It's crazy. Go ahead and check out my other videos. I'm gonna leave them probably here, I don't know. But check my channel out. Maybe you'll like the videos that I put out there, and if you don't, that's fine. So stick around for that and for all the new creative ideas that just pop into my head.